And that's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.
Zootopia 2 is Disney doing what it does best. An animated original feature with anthropomorphic animals. Why the mega corporation doesn't just stick with films like this instead of absorbing independent sci-fi franchises just to pervert them? That's a question that probably wouldn't get past the doors of the 33 Club. But the House of Mouse's continual sins could be dispelled for at least a couple of hours, as audiences could easily get lost in Jared Bush's West Coast Gone Wild. The film makes noticeable nods to Miami Vice, Lethal Weapon, Mission Impossible, and even some Kubrickisms get thrown in late in the game to let cinephiles know that this picture is more than just an average animated children's feature. Focusing on heavy-handed topics of dynasties, nepotism, redlining, and gentrification, this sequel lives up to its predecessor by tackling avid topics that still present a problem and will perhaps forever in the mammal-ran system of democracy in Western nations. With the strides made in Bush's series, one could almost forgive the slur-filled and stereotypical shorts that came out from Disney in their early years. Of course, those films will never be forgotten, but this one shouldn't be either, nor should its predecessor. And I found it respectful that there were a handful of Easter eggs and returning characters linked to the first film in this series to remind viewers of the legacy. But I'm glad that there was no overshadowing of the new characters to carry this film, to the point that Bush even sidelined some of the OGs to allow the new cast to get optimal shine. But of course, the focus is still on Jason Bateman's crafty fox and Jennifer Goodwin's adorable bunny. Disney couldn't get a better Riggs and Murtaugh. The chemistry is still there, even as they get tested throughout the film, providing a great subplot on boundaries and teamwork and healthy relationships. This is far superior work from Disney than just going for the low-hanging fruit in children's films of pushing feminism or flatulence. Tag on a junior class of demystifying reptiles by having action star Ki Hugh Kwan, Love Hurts, Everything Everywhere at Once, portray a lovable snake, and Disney just sealed off a solid 2025 that included a live-action Lilo and Stitch, a Nine Inch Nails propelled Tron Ares, all up under their banner, wrapping things up in the fourth quarter with an animated feature with talking animals. 80s homicidal aliens found in a DLC pack on Mortal Kombat and Marvel Comics neutered and dumbed down for the average Western audience, you can miss me with that. But when Disney goes back to basics with the anime animals breaking down life lessons, oh, now that's what makes Zootopia 2 front row seat material.
Pop your popcorn. That's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.